Are you somebody who believes that we gossip only when we are getting bored? Then this video is for you, because this is going to explore the deeper psychology of the people who gossip. And sometimes people believe that people gossip because they are toxic and they have nothing else to do. So we can look more into it. So the first thing is why people gossip is it gives a sense of belongingness, and it gives us a team feeling, us against that one. So suppose I and my roommate are gossiping, it makes me feel that we are together, and subconsciously we want to bond with the roommate. So we will talk about things that she is talking about, or we'll talk about a common topic. Sometimes we don't want to talk about it, but then it's a subconscious subtle pressure, because we want to feel a part of that group, or we want to maintain that identity that I am with you. So even if I don't want, sometimes we end up doing things or talking about things that helps. So that belongingness is a good feeling. In fact, from a social psychology perspective, it has helped us. It has helped us evolve. But sometimes what happens is it goes to a negative extent, that it damages somebody's character and reputation, and people contribute to it even if they don't want to, because just because they have to choose between feeling belong and taking a stand and saying no. So that conflict most people are not able to handle, so they end up gossiping. The other thing is people, when they gossip, and the person who is bringing the information experiences a certain power, because when they bring a new information, it is an influence over the group. It is like I am the one who introduces new information, or I am more aware. So subtly, subconsciously, that is a power, and people see that person as a trusted one who is aware, who brings in new information, and they add value to the group. So people enjoy that power, and that continues. So that is a primary psychological gain, a resource that people enjoy. That is also again, having power is not bad, but what happens is people sometimes limit themselves to only this power, and that becomes damaging when they have nothing else to offer. So whenever there is a situation when they don't want to gossip, they have nothing else to offer, so they will lose that importance and that heroism over the group. So they end up doing things, and that sometimes it creates a helplessness. So if it is becoming dysfunctional, if your power is being limited to gossip, if you have nothing else to offer, and you do things sometimes when you don't want to do, then it's a situation where gossip has become toxic and negative, because like I said, our power should be expanded. The third thing is definitely it helps us bring entertainment and emotional venting. Sometimes we are going through things, so when we have people who listen to us, validate us, it's soothing and comforting that yes, I am right, and our group tells us that yes, you are right, that person was wrong. So sometimes it can be soothing and comforting. Here in this case it becomes negative when it stops us from self-reflection and introspection, and we are not growing, because every time we do something bad or we have a negative pattern, we go to our group and they validate us that you are right and nothing is wrong with you and everything. So it helps us from not working on those negative patterns and growing, because that requires us to have that one person who can confront, who can be blunt, who can confront our shortcomings to us, and we can work. So in this case, it can go negative. And lastly, people are going through some insecurities and a lot of problems in their own life. So gossip works. It works for a certain time, that it works as a distraction, and is healthy to a certain extent. But sometimes people use gossip as an escape from their own troubles and issues, and it boosts a certain self-esteem also, that when we see other person's problems or what they are doing, and if we judge it as worse than us, or we see that at least I am not them, it is a very comforting feeling, and it boosts our self-esteem that whatever I'm going through, I'm in a mess, but at least I'm not doing this. So that can be comforting, and that is also nothing wrong with it, that yes, you can feel that you are better than somebody else, but if you limit there, that is again a problem. And if you are using it only as a distraction, then again it is a problem. So these are a few points that I have from my side. If you have something else, do let me know in the comment section.